today. It is Friday, so the weekend has just started. Obviously, I do have a little bit of work to do today, but right now, early in the morning, before work starts, I actually have an appointment, another wedding dress appointment, of course. I keep looking. I just need to make sure that I'm finding the one. So I'm going to go up here to a boutique and designer called Pronovius, and hopefully I have some luck. Appointment went well. They are so nice in there. That was actually a really good shop. I feel like I should make a blog post or something comparing all of these bridal boutiques, because I feel like that would be a really useful post. But anyways, I do need to do some work, so I'm going to pop in right here to Blank Street Coffee, although it looks like it's closed. It says, okay, sorry, closing at 12 p.m. because the AC is down. Got it, that's why Google Maps isn't updated. Well, I mean, around me I've got the Ritz, we've got the Plaza nearby. All right, I need to go to a coffee shop to continue doing work. So I just signed off from my work laptop for the weekend, always such a good feeling. And then Lyle and I are going to go get dinner tonight. We're going to an oyster bar because I love oysters, and I was like, oh, I'm craving oysters. I believe it's called AMA. We've never been there before, but the menu looks really good, so we're gonna do that. I'm probably gonna be wearing this same outfit that I've been wearing all day because honestly, it is very hot right now in New York. We've hit that middle of summer period where it's just disgustingly hot outside. So instead of sweating in another outfit, I'm just gonna keep the one that I have on. So yeah, this is a linen dress from Reformation. I actually got it at $260 sample sale years ago. So I've had it for a long time. We're gonna leave for dinner in a bit, but I got a couple things in the mail from Amazon that I wanted to show you real quick. One is this. This is a mirror, and I got this because of my European summer travels next month. So it looks like this. It's like a mirror, and you basically set it down, and in the front, you basically touch it and it lights up. You can dim it if you want, so you can hold it to dim down or back up. And then it has different lighting scenarios too. So I would call this one like natural light. And then this is more of like a warmer kind of a light, like golden hour. And then again, more of like a natural kind of light, more of like a fluorescent light. And then off if you don't want any light at all. But I find these things extremely useful. I honestly ordered this one because I was watching a video the other day and one of my favorite influencers had one. I was like, oh yeah, I should get one of those. Because I used to have one It's like a gift with purchase from Dior in Bloomingdale's, which you guys know I love. And they gave me one, but it was bigger, like huge, and it was black. And it broke, so I think I threw it out since it was broken, but I thought, let me order one on Amazon for my trip, because I'm staying in a hotel room with 2 other girls, and you know what it's like traveling with girls is that everyone needs the bathroom. So is that everyone hogs the mirror in the bathroom. Everyone's trying to get ready at the same time. So my strategy with that is always to just bring my own mirror. Since this one actually folds up like this, you can just put this down on the table, you know, set yourself up by the window if someone else is using the mirror in the bathroom, and then there you go. Then you're all good, and you can make sure that you're able to get your makeup and everything done in time. Second thing that I got is this new brush. This is also from Amazon. It's the Hair Shop, and what's interesting about this brush is that the bristles are on a loop, rather than a typical hairbrush where the bristles obviously just stick straight up. So like this is my typical hairbrush, by the way, and I don't know if you can see, but yeah, the bristles just kind of stick straight up. However, these ones are like a bunch of loop-de-loops, which is good for hair extensions. I came into my bathroom to try out the brush because I have these mirrors that I can pull out and I can more easily see the back of my head. Quick review on the brush. It's good. It's not amazing. It's not like a miracle product. It's not like it's that much better than any other brushes. I think it's just a good kind of thing for peace of mind that the brushes that are looped are a little bit more gentle on the hair with the pulling. So I was just in here like, you know, brushing around where my extensions are. Thankfully, I don't really have a ton of knots around my extensions, but if you did, something like this is probably going to be the most helpful for getting them out. So for lipstick tonight, I'm going to use this Rouge lipstick. It looks like a pencil, but it's actually a lipstick. So it's really thin to fit in your bag. It's a little tip. It's a red because I love when I'm wearing a plain white dress and simple makeup and hair back to just do a red lip. I just think that it's such a classic look. I think because it is a pencil, it's very, very easy to like line and fill in your lips. Kind of like a pencil and a lipstick in one. It just makes the whole process easier. And there we go. Now we're just flipped around so that you can see the true color. But my tip, I find that with red lipsticks especially, to go for a matte over a shimmery lipstick. And you might be thinking like, well, no, I'm a shimmery, like a glossy lipstick kind of a girl. When it comes to reds, just trust me on this. Go with the matte, not the shimmery one, because it's just going to look so much more classic and velvety, which I feel like is how reds should look. Yeah, this one is the shade Jeanne. It says, because this is actually Jeanne Dima's signature lipstick, who is the founder of the brand. So, yay, okay. Enough of that, let's go eat oysters.
Bathing in the light that you share, you're like the sun. Who am I to think how it'd be if you were mine? I've been walking with my shades on for so long, I can't seem to get them back on. 'Cause ooh, how I fell in love, couldn't see it coming, blasting my stereo. I can feel it coming, you on my radio. All I'm hearing is a song.
Hello again, good morning. So it is Saturday morning now. Saturday is my favorite day of the week. This morning I woke up kind of on the earlier side and I just got ready for the day. I did my hair and makeup, and then I went down and had a slow little morning at a coffee shop, just drinking a cappuccino, having a croissant. And then I've been doing laundry and just getting a bunch of to-do list stuff done today so far. But I'm doing something really exciting right now. So you guys have been following along my dress journey, finding the perfect wedding gown, and I think I've decided, no, I know, I have decided on the one. I'm going to say yes to the dress. So I just got an email from my bridal consultant, and I'm going to come in. The gown that I want is actually only in their shop until the 31st. So, and that's Monday. So I need to come in before then. She said she's fully booked today and tomorrow, so I can come in on Monday. So I just pulled out my work laptop here to check my schedule on Monday to see if there is a window where I can just come and pop in. So I'm going to email her back and let her know what time on Monday I can come in, and then also ask her logistics wise, like, do I need to bring in my shoes, you know, for the measurements and stuff, to just kind of, you know, decide how much should they hem it up from the bottom, all that stuff, like what do I need to do. Sorry, I'm getting pinged by my friends because I'm also trying to figure out dates when I can do more bridesmaids proposals. So yeah, okay. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's such a good feeling to know that I found the one. Like, when I put on that dress, I immediately felt it, and every other dress that I looked at in every other shop, I kept comparing it to this one, and I just know that it is the one for me. So I'm so excited to have finally made that decision. Like, I'm so excited to wear it. I can just picture myself walking down the aisle and wearing it on the day. It's just my perfect gown. And another thing checked off my list as well. So that's the update for this morning. Alright, so Lyle and I are just shopping around now. We're about to get some lunch. We're just gonna go to Sweet Green and get a quick salad. And then our plans for today were that we had a birthday party to go to, but it's been moved to tomorrow instead. So what we're doing is actually going to go to a museum with the girl whose birthday it is, and her boyfriend. So that'll be fun. We're going to go to MoMA, the Museum of Modern Art. So that'll be great later on. But we need to find a birthday gift for her. So we're gonna go around to a couple places, Showfields, which is a great location around here that has a selection of different things. So maybe we'll find something there. It's right here in Soho. And yeah, we're just gonna run some quick errands. Okay guys, so MoMA was great. It was great to see a lot of artists. We saw Georgia O'Keeffe, Picasso. Who else did we see?
Jackson Pollock and a bunch of other modern artists, I guess.
Yeah, a bunch of modern artists. It was really cool. I haven't been there for about at least like 4 or 5 years, so it was cool to see what was there, and a great way to spend a really hot day in the summer being indoors where it's air conditioned. So we did that, and then now we're heading to Lyle's friend Duncan and his wife Olivia's apartment, and we're going to enjoy some wine with them. Good morning. It is Sunday morning now. It's about 10 a.m. and yesterday was fun. It was really nice to go to the MoMA. I haven't been there for a while, and they had all new exhibits. Obviously they change it up every so often, so everything that I saw there was new for the most part, and it was fun to also hang out with Lyle's friends. Yeah, just like get to know them a little bit better. Then afterwards, of course, we went to Lyle's friend Duncan's apartment. We had just like a glass of wine, and then we went over to Mezcali. Yeah, so we went there. It was good. We got enchiladas and guac and some corn, and it was good. I enjoyed it. Lyle actually had to wake up early this morning. He has had an early morning flight out today for work, so he's gone, so it's just me today. And I was kind of trying to decide, like, what do I want to do with my day? Originally I was supposed to go out and see my friend Mary and go to a winery with her, but the plans fell through, so now I'm just on my own. And I was kind of deciding, like, okay, I'm alone, I can do anything I want, what do I want to do? So I put together a list. I kind of decided I want to go uptown because I could just walk around Soho and Nolita, but honestly I do that like every day. So I kind of want to explore another neighborhood, and I really want to go on a bike ride in Central Park because that's just one of my favorite things to do. Last time I went with Lyle, we really just did like one small little loop because we biked all the way up from here to the park, so that was like the bulk of our bike riding for the day. But I would rather take the subway to the park, hop on a city bike, and then go around, you know, a couple times. And then, you know, there's other cute places around there. There's the conservatory, water, the pond where you do little toy boats. That's my laundry going, if you're hearing that in the background. Some cute cafes and obviously cute little shops uptown. So I think I'm just gonna have an uptown day. I haven't had one in a while. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that. And then afterwards we will come back and focus on some packing, because all up here in this kind of section right here is all of the dresses and outfits that I am packing for my European summer, which is coming up very soon. This work week that we're about to have is my last full work week, and then next week we leave. So I cannot wait. I have been craving a vacation all summer. I've just been working, which brings me to a point I should probably mention, which is that one of the last vlogs that I put up was, I think it was the last vlog, was a work week in my life vlog, and someone left a comment like, work week? You don't work at all. But trust me on this one, I work a lot. And I don't want to say that to be like, oh, I'm working a lot, like look at me. But no, truly, I mean, you guys don't want to, there's nothing really to show besides just me sitting at a computer, because everything's happening in my head. Or I'm on calls, which is obviously proprietary information that I can't share on YouTube. So like, I just mainly focused for the vlog on all of the things outside of work, like before and after, and like taking breaks. So that's why it looks like I didn't do any work, but trust me guys, I work so hard. I wish that it wasn't like, I wish that that wasn't the case, but I really do work very hard. So yeah, and I don't normally let comments like that upset me, but that one did, because I'm a hardworking girl, and that's just not true. So on that note, I'm going to finish up my laundry, head out the door, have a beautiful day, and enjoy the sunshine. Hello again, guys. So hopefully you can hear me. I am vlogging from the bike in Central Park, but right now I'm doing what I call, at least, the medium loop. So don't quote me on this because I'm not a Central Park expert, but the way that I see it is that there is a small loop, which is a very short loop, and then there is a very long loop that basically goes around all of Central Park, like the whole loop-de-loop around Central Park, which is very long, in my opinion at least. Maybe not for some. And then there's this medium loop where you can take this like sort of shortcut little route, just kind of cut through and go around, which is what I'm doing. So I'm doing the medium loop because I'm not like here to like work out. I'm just here to have a pleasant little ride. Obviously I'm in a dress, not like workout clothes. So this is just a pleasant little ride, but it is such a beautiful day outside, like perfect day for a bike ride. It is like 70 degrees, so, and it's got a nice cool breeze, totally different from yesterday, whoops, and the last few days. It's really, really nice out, so I'm so glad that I did this. Okay, so I wanted to share with you guys that real quickly, right down here is called Sheep's Meadow, and this is where a lot of people come to picnic. You can see people sitting in the shade under that big tree right there. They come here to suntan, to just, you know, kick around a ball, play games, walk their dog. It's a pretty popular place, and especially on days like this where the weather is really nice. I've come here so many times with my friends, and it's one of my favorite spots. And I just think that it's so nice, this big open area, and then, you know, with the beautiful New York skyline in the background. Alright, so I happen to know that there is a city bike station right in front of the plaza. It doesn't look so nice right now because there's scaffolding on it. Unfortunately, that's been there for a couple of years. I sound like a tour guide. But yeah, so there's the plaza, one of my favorite spots. And then Bergdorfs Goodman right there. So actually my plan was to come here, go into Bergdorfs Goodman, but I think I'm just going to pop into the plaza and just take a quick little look around. minute. I have been sitting on the couch for the last, I was gonna say 1 hour, but it's definitely at least 2 hours, maybe more, watching The Summer I Turned Pretty. I'm on season 2. It's really cute. I think it's a good thing to watch now because it is summer. They're in like, well, at least in season 1, they were in like this really cute, like Nantucket style summer house, and don't know what's happening in season 2 right now, but yeah, it's just a cute, fun thing to watch. But earlier it was fun to be uptown. I ended up going into Bergdorfs, and where else I went into Tiffany's. So this was actually my first time in the Tiffany's since they renovated it. So yeah, it was interesting. I personally, I prefer the old Tiffany's better, and by that I mean the first floor. I love what they've done with the second floor and up, but the first floor was so classic, breakfast at Tiffany's, classic New York, and I understand that it was old, but I just wish that they had kept it. And it's so funny too, because the employees, when I was there, they were like, oh, how do you like the new renovation? And I'm like, it's nice. And then they're like, I don't like it. And I'm like, okay, me neither. I prefer the old version. I just didn't want to say it. But I'm like, if they say it, it's okay. So it was funny. That actually happened with like at least 2 people that worked there that I talked to. So it's kind of funny. Obviously, like, you know, I don't know. So that seems to just kind of like be the general conclusion. I really liked seeing the home collection too that they have there. I've been following Lauren Santo Domingo for a long time, and she is their new creative director, I guess, just of the home section. So yeah, that was cool to see. I love the little lilac plates. I just came back here and I've been watching that, so yeah, I'm just kind of chilling by myself. It's like weird. On Sundays I always hang out with Lyle, but he's not here. I'm so sad. So yeah, I need to do a little bit of my packing and stuff in a bit, but right now I'm pretty much just chilling. Also, this shirt does say the University of Auckland, and by that it is Auckland, New Zealand. I was wearing this on a vlog once, and somebody asked me, oh, did you go there? No, yeah, well, yes I did. Not for my whole college experience, but I went there for a semester, because I studied abroad in New Zealand. Fun fact, I love New Zealand. So yeah, that's that. Okay, so it's later at night now, as you can probably tell. It's darker and we've got the lamps on, but I'm finally going to start packing for Paris, south of France, Capri, and London. This is a suitcase from Bricks. I've had it for a couple years now. It is a white color. It's actually more of like a cream off-white color, and usually people, you know, rightly so, try to steer away from suitcases this color because they would get very dirty very quickly. But as you can see, this one is not very dirty at all, and I have taken it on a lot of flights with me where TSA obviously has thrown around my bag. But what's cool about this suitcase is that it comes, well, it doesn't come with, you have to buy it separately, but it has a plastic cover. So when I'm going on a plane or something, I just cover it in the plastic. This fits this suitcase perfectly because it was made for it, and all is good. The only thing is that some airlines actually don't let you take your suitcase with one of these on them. But what you can do is go to one of those like weird plastic wrap stations where you put your luggage on the machine and then it spins it around and wraps it in like plastic wrap, which is what I actually ended up having to do when I flew ITA Airways to go to Rome last summer. And then when I arrived in Rome, I saw this like group of people that worked there, and I was like, hey, do you guys have scissors? And they were like, we got you, and they just cut it off for me. So that was like really nice. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I keep my other suitcase in here, my small luggage, which I think I'm gonna end up having to take 2, is this smallest away luggage. That'll be my carry-on. And then I store other random things in here when I'm not using it. I'm going to start putting these clothes into the suitcase. That way I know not to wear them because I'm leaving in about a week and a half. So I don't want to wear these clothes because I'll just end up having to wash them again, and I have so many other clothes that I could wear. But outside of that, I'm like, when I went to Paris last October, I bought a couple things, which actually I'm really glad that I have because they're super useful and I use them basically every day. One is this Philips steamer. So this actually has the European plug that works for France and Italy. So I will definitely be taking this with me because when things are all, you know, rolled up in the suitcase, they totally need to be steamed out. And then I have a curling iron. So this curling iron I bought from a French pharmacy also last October when I was in France. And it's just like purple. It's nothing fancy. It's also Philips. So yeah. And it's just easier to not have to use an adapter, although I have like so many adapters. Let's see, 1, 2, that's not an adapter, 3, 4, 5, and then this is a phone charger. That's, what is this for? Is this for, I think, yeah, for the same European plug. And then of course a luggage scale. This is really helpful to know before I leave, like before you leave, if your luggage is overweight. And then on the way back too, I mean, obviously on the way back, it's kind of like, what are you gonna do? You know, like your stuff is your stuff unless you want to leave things behind. But I just like to know going in, like, what's the situation. So yeah, I packed this with me as well. I think actually what I'm gonna do is steam some of these before I put them in, but that's pretty much the plan. Ignore the messiness on my vanity right here. I've got some stuff on there that I actually need to take Jessica because she's currently living in Paris right now, and there are certain things that I guess are like typical beauty products that she uses that they actually don't sell over there. So she's like, can I just get them shipped to your apartment and you can put them in your suitcase and bring them to me? I'm like, yes. So yeah, I have a bunch of stuff in there. Actually, I'll put that in my suitcase right now so I don't forget. But clothing wise, here's generally what I'm taking. So like these two dresses were my most worn when I went to Europe last summer in Rome, and like I didn't even think I was going to be wearing that much, but I totally did, especially this one because I felt like this one was perfect for day and night. Okay, most of my dresses are they're perfect for if you want to frolic through a field of flowers, if you want to go to high tea, if you want to do something, you know, a little bit more of that kind of an aesthetic. But in, you know, generally speaking here, European summer, I'm sure anyone who's watching who's like from there is like, is gonna cringe, but I don't know. What I noticed when I was in Rome last summer was that the style was a little less frolicking field of flowers and a little bit more like sexy, I guess. Kind of like, because it's so hot, you're actually just wearing less clothes. A lot of like black, more sophisticated, just kind of styles, and I don't know why, but I just felt like this dress was perfect. And yeah, it's from Reformation, it's linen, so anything linen material is going to be great in the heat when it's humid and super hot out. So yeah, I could see if this would be great for a museum day, for just sitting at a cafe, for walking around on the streets of Paris, and if we want to, you know, get a drink after dinner. Like this, I am packing because it's so multi-use. This is a lemon dress, which obviously everywhere in Italy is just so lemon focused in the summer. They like grow the biggest lemons ever, and I remember when I went to Cinque Terre with Lyle, like I don't know, like a year into our relationship. I remember there was lemon stuff there. Capri's obviously got lots of lemons. Positano, everywhere. Everywhere is lemons. So I'm totally going to wear this. I wore this in Venice last summer and so many days in Rome. Similar thing to the last dress. This is a linen dress from Reformation. It's got the little ties on the sleeves. So, okay, this is from Un, Deux, Trois, Quatre, Cinq. Yeah, Cinq set. So it's Cinq set. It's five and 7, but in French is the name of the brand. So it's like those hours after work, before dinner, where it's sunset and anything can happen and you're just enjoying a happy hour drink. That's kind of the vibe of the brand. I love this brand. Some of my favorite dresses are from this brand. But I bought this one this summer and I love it. I'm bringing it though because I think it would be really cute in London. So yeah, I love like the boning structure on the top. I love the straight neckline. I love the adjustable straps. And I love the ruffle kind of hemline at the bottom. So I am bringing these two dresses for nights out. So this is just a black satin dress from Aritzia with some lace at the bottom. And then this is a satin dress from Zara. It's white, it's got long sleeves. It looks like a shirt dress, but satin. This dress, because I'm doing high tea in London. Also, so this is from Sandro, and I got this the first time that I went to Paris, and I wore it at that spot, that Rue de University that looks at the Eiffel Tower, and I had a really beautiful, I'll link the video where I talk about this, but I had a really beautiful moment with a woman that lived in the house that is right there, and she came out and like got on her knees and took pictures for me, and it was like, I don't know, such a great moment. And one of those things that just doesn't always happen, because I've gone back there a couple times and it's just super crowded and like everyone's in each other's way and it's just not the same. So linen shirt, linen pants for obvious reasons, you know, like beach cover-ups or just like chilling in our hotel room. I am bringing these Zimmermann shorts that I also brought last summer and they were so cute. Obviously I'm bringing this set that I showed you guys last vlog. This is the polka dot strapless, when you take the straps off, top from Reformation with the black shorts and the belts. I don't know, a bunch of little tops that I can pair with shorts and stuff. The bow top I've been wearing all summer. Okay, and this top I actually bought today. This is from Mango. So there were two things that I had my eye on at Mango. This was one, and then the other one was the white crochet dress that I would have shown in the clip. I forgot, I did go into Mango as well after Tiffany's, and I tried on the crochet dress and I actually really liked it. Like I was surprised. I thought that it was cute, perfect for this trip, but it was a very cheap material, and they were selling it for $89, which I just felt like a dress like that should have been priced at $40 or $50. So, and just knowing that it's going to be going on sale too, it was just kind of like, I was like, I can't justify this. Like, I love the dress, I thought it was cute and perfect, but I don't know, it just wasn't priced right, so I left it. But this was only $35, and although black isn't really my color, you can tell, like, besides the black shorts also, like, nothing really in my color palette is black. However, I like to dress for the vibe of the place that I'm going, and I just felt like for dinner or something, this actually looked really nice and sophisticated on, and I am trying to lean into that sophisticated part of myself, but also still staying true to what I actually really love, which you guys know is all of the whites and pinks and neutrals. So with all of that said, I'm just gonna start packing away a couple things into my suitcase and getting ready for my trip. Okay guys, so I just took a shower, and before I go to bed I wanted to show you guys what I have been doing for my hair with the extensions to get a natural heatless curl. So I've kind of figured out a hack. I've seen people using these for years now, and I've always had one. I did try doing it with my hair without the extensions, and it just didn't really work out at the end of the day, but with the extensions it actually works out really nice, and it's nice to not have to put extra heat on my hair. So basically you're gonna need one of these. They sell them at tons of places. You can find it on Amazon. It's basically this silk elongated thing with a wire inside. This one is called Robe Curls, and I believe it's called Robe Curls because people actually used to use one of these on their hair the same way. So they're like robe curls. I actually did try that once and it worked out pretty well. So, but I found my own kind of way that works for me that I wanted to show you. So what you're gonna need is one of these, a Velcro roller, and two like thinner, preferably silk scrunchies. So what I start by doing is just taking the hair in the very front of my head, like your bangs hair basically, everything that is right at the front, like a couple inches back basically, and take the Velcro roller. I say Velcro so that it can stick on here by itself so that you don't have to put a pin in it while you're sleeping. And as always with rollers, hold it forward a bit for some volume, roll it back, and it should pretty much stick up there by itself. So this is going to act as the holder for the rope curls. So I stuck this through the curler, and yes, you're gonna look really crazy when you sleep with this. So the next thing I do is I basically pull my hair forward like this, like I'm going to put it in pigtails. And you want it to be even on both sides. So I first temporarily hold it on one side with a scrunchie. So we're like that, and then we're going to work on this side. So basically you just take sections like this, and then roll it behind. And then you just keep grabbing sections and rolling it behind until you get all the way down your hair. And while you're doing that, you want to make sure that this is close to your head and not sticking out, because that'll be better for the curls and it'll be more comfortable for sleeping in. Also want to make sure that it's like as forward as possible. That way when you're laying your head on your pillow, it's not like really as much in the way. And once I get to the bottom, I just honestly take pretty big sections. And so prior to this, I showered and I blow dried my hair till it's about 80% dry, but like a tiny bit damp still. And I did use leave-in conditioner on the ends. And then when you get to the end, you take a silk scrunchie and just, you know, go around a couple times just like you are doing a ponytail. And then next, do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so now both sides are done. Look a little crazy. I like to just kind of, you know, put those up like that just so that while you're sleeping they're not like, you know, dangling on the sides. But I feel like this with the roller is genius, because what I was doing prior was trying to hold this in place with a clip, but this gives volume to the hair and it holds it in place so that when you're sleeping, you know, it totally stays in place. So then you wake up in the morning, take it out, and your hair is perfectly curled. And for me, it actually stayed all day. So this will be the situation for tonight, and then I'll wake up Monday morning ready for work with hair already done. So I guess I'm going to end the vlog here. I'm sorry that I'm ending it on a note where I look so funny, but bear with me, guys. Let me know if you try this, and I hope that you enjoyed the vlog overall. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and hopefully I will see you guys next time. Okay, bye.